Happy Halloween. Get ready for a treat because the WSAV CW Friday Night Blitz Game of the Week is stopping by your house tonight on NBC.
Play action over the middle. Hauled in by Brandon Howard. And Howard's going to do it.
Tonight, Greg Daniel and the Calvary Cavaliers try to take a bite out of city rival Savannah Christian and cannon-armed quarterback Spencer Robichaux. It's the Cavs versus the Raiders in a Halloween Fright Night Friday Night Blitz. And it's coming your way now. Now, your Savannah and Low Country Honda dealers present the WSAV CW Friday Night Blitz Game of the Week.
Well, it is a beautiful late October night in coastal Georgia, and the Friday Night Blitz Game of the Week is taking over NBC for a big one. We are live just outside of Savannah tonight in Pooler for the city's best rivalry game, one we have been waiting for all year long. Greg Daniel and the Calvary Day School Cavaliers against Spencer Robichaux and the number 10 Savannah Christian Raiders. And it's live tonight on WSAV. Great to see you. Thank you so much for spending your Friday night with us. I'm WSAV Sports Director Greg Talbot. And a special Halloween treat for you tonight. Joining us on the field is Javante Middleton, the former star quarterback for Jenkins High School in Savannah, now a star on defense at the Citadel. Javante, you, of course, played quarterback for Jenkins in the city, but you always enjoyed watching Calvary and Christian go head-to-head together. What did you like about this rivalry from an outside perspective?
From looking in from the outside, this has always been a great game to go to, a great game to play against one of these teams. I've had the pleasure of playing against Savannah Christian, and they're definitely a hard-fought team. No matter what Friday night they're going, on any given night, they're going to go out there and play ball. It's
going to be a great rivalry game tonight. Let's learn a little bit more about the Calvary Day School. Heading into this game, they are 4-3 on the year since they're the away team tonight, but two of those three losses came to top 10 teams, definitely better than their record. Now let's take a look at their keys to the game tonight. Javante, Savannah Christian runs a great spread offense, and Calvary needs to get pressure on Robichaux with the front four. Why is that?
Because Robichaux is seasoned. Robichaux has been in this position before. He's a good quarterback. His stats show it. You know, his interception to touchdown ratio, it shows that he's good. So they're going to have to put pressure on him to try to get some turnovers.
All right, it's time to get in the driver's seat with the brand new Honda. Your Savannah and Low Country Honda dealers are open and ready to get you a great new deal on a new Honda today. So Calvary has been good this year, but Christian has been sensational. We're catching up with the 6-1 Raiders next. But again, that's Ryan Merklinger, a senior offensive lineman. And in case that name sounds familiar, his younger brother, Jake Merklinger, is the freshman quarterback. He's protecting his younger brother, makes all the difference as to why he does not want to let that kid in the backfield get sacked. There's Cam Selders, number 8 for Calvary. Saw him run a touchdown back the first time this year we did a Calvary game on TV when they beat up Little Bullock Academy and silenced some of those doubters. Javante, what are these kids feeling in front of this big rivalry game?
Oh, going out there as the team captain, it shows that you're a leader. And it shows everyone that's in the game and everyone that's out in that stadium that you're the guy to turn to when things get going tough. So I know definitely they're thinking that they have to lead the way tonight.
What kind of butterflies do they have in their stomach ahead of a big rivalry game like this? Or is it not butterflies? Is it just excitement? Like Mark Stroud's got a big grin on his face.
Oh, yeah, it's always excitement with games like this. Big guys and big-time players like everyone on this field tonight, they don't get butterflies in situations like this. They're just ready to go out and play football on the Friday.
All right, here's the coin toss. It's going to be Spencer Robichaux and Ryan Merklinger. Let's listen in.
I'm Mr. Street, that's Mr. Shepard. We're going to be a couple of officials for tonight's game. The only thing that we ask as officials is you guys display good sportsmanship. You guys as captains, you take care, white takes care of white, red take care of red. All right? On flag. The team's got heads, tails. It's got tails and it's got heads. You get to call it. Tails? Tails. It is toss. You want to defer your choice to the second half, yes. All right? White has won the toss, elected to defer. You want the ball. Which goal? You want to defend the scoreboard, you turn your back to the scoreboard. Red, you face the scoreboard. We're going to have red receiving down here on this end. All right, guys, let's bring our teams out, ready to play.
And once again, that is the Honda coin toss. We are live tonight in Pooler. I'll tell you what, we've been at a couple stadiums for the Friday Night Blitz games this year where there weren't very many fans, and it didn't really feel like a varsity football game. Javante, it doesn't even feel like 2020 in here tonight, man. You can feel the intensity.
You can definitely feel the intensity. The crowd's packed, and the high school football players are ready to go out there and play.
And here come the Cavs. Technically the underdogs tonight, but not by much. And here come the Raiders. We are going to see the Savannah Christian offense first tonight. Javante, how much does a home field advantage make an impact in a rivalry game like this?
It makes a big impact.
Does
it? You have the crowd behind you, and typically on the other side, on the away side, there's not as many people over there. But we can see Calvary came out, and they're showing their support tonight.
Yeah, that's the problem with the crosstown rivalry versus one that's an hour away, right?
Yeah, definitely. I played in a lot of those crosstown rivalries.
It is spooky season. Halloween Eve, as you can see, and both defenses hoping to make the quarterbacks feel some ghosts in the pocket tonight. We're doing our best with the puns.
All right. People at home laughing at them.
Yeah, thank you, Javante. You're doing a very good job sucking up to me. We're going to see the Savannah Christian offense on the field first. Calvary won the coin toss. They chose to defer and kick it away in the first half. Baker Woodward, what a job he has done. Came over from the Benedictine offensive coordinator post. And I'll tell you what, Javante, he has really revitalized this program the last couple of years.
He has. He's done a good job getting the guys to buy into his program. And as you can see, that 6-1 record is showing it.
His very first year at the helm with Savannah Christian, they beat Calvary in a shocker.
Let's see what tonight holds for us.
Yeah, Calvary has not won this game since 2017. 18 and 19 were Christian. Man, will you feel this atmosphere, the cheerleaders, the band. This doesn't feel like 2020. What a great atmosphere tonight on WSAV. Bo Miles, the senior, to kick it away. Rivalry time, here we go. Miles has a good leg. And here's the return for Christian. This is Eli Brown. He only gets out to about the 20-yard line, so decent field position here for the number 10 ranked Raiders as they send their offense out there. Let's take a look at their starting offense. Man, Spencer Robichaux, he took over as the quarterback as a sophomore. This is his third time playing this game, Javante. In a rivalry game, how much does a couple of reps against your rival, how much does that help?
It helps a lot. It lets you know that you're ready for this moment and that this moment isn't bigger than you.
It certainly is not. Robichaux, a 53% passer this year, 1,350 yards, just shy of 200 yards a game on average, 15 touchdowns, 2 picks. Start the game with the handoff along the edge to Naeem Wimberly.
Mr. Hester on the carry.
Rather, my mistake, that is Jaden Hester. Number 1 looks a lot like number 7 in those uniforms.
It does.
That was the 6'170" sophomore Jaden Hester. As we look at the Calvary defense, they have got some dudes, Javante.
They definitely do. You can see that D-line, those front forward. They're going to get some push on this offensive line. They're going to lean on them.
Second down and short, option pitch. That ball is on the ground. It might be dead. It might be alive. It looks like it bounced out of bounds. Very luckily for Savannah Christian, that could have been an absolute nightmare. As we take a look at the Savannah Low Country Honda Dealers replay here, Javante, maybe pitching it for Spencer Robichaux, not the smartest idea.
He had the defender biting down for it, but he has to sometimes, even when you think you have it, you got to hold it. Because, fumbles are always going to be on the quarterback, and you don't want those situations like this.
It was Cam Selders forcing it, so now the loss. It is 3rd down and 10. Hester goes in motion. Robichaux flushed out under pressure from Ford. Nobody was open. He rolls out, and that'll bring up 4th down. Man, what a great opening series for the Calvary defense.
Yes, it was. To make Savannah Christian go 3-and-out in the first drive is vital to what Calvary's going to do this game.
We said get pressure with 4. That's exactly what they did on that last play, Javante. They really did not bring much of a blitz, and really Troy Ford and the rest of the guys did their job.
That's right. Let's see if we'll see much more of that tonight.
All right, they will kick it away here. Back deep to receive Brogan Corda. Kickoff easily enough. This one gets to about midfield. It takes a decent Calvary bounce. Pretty short field for them to start this game. They will take over at the 47 or 48-yard line. So let's learn a little bit more about Calvary Day's offense. They have a freshman quarterback, Jake Merklinger, Javante, who you know well. You've worked out with him before. What surprised you?
Nothing surprised me. He's as good as they broadcast. And he's not small. He's not the biggest, but he definitely has a big arm, and he's going to show it tonight.
He's been great this year. A 65% passer as a freshman, over 1,000 yards. Tried to draw Christian off sides. They would not go. His freshman year, 13 touchdowns, only 4 interceptions. From the 47, he'll throw to start this game. He likes to roll, so he will. Maybe a gain of 1 on the play, but a flag comes in from the near side. Taking a quick look at the Savannah Christian defense. Not quite as big as the Calvary defense, but they love their big guy in the back. They love Bradley Anderson.
Bradley Anderson's going to be a household name. He's going to be a name that we hear tonight, and hopefully we hear it on Saturdays to come.
Tell you what, Baker Woodward loves that kid, holding on the offense. You know what we've missed around here? Good quarterback work from the Jenkins Warriors.
Oh, man.
In case you're tuning in and don't know who I'm calling the game with, this is Javante Middleton, a 4-year starter for the Jenkins Warriors. Helped build the foundation, took them deep into the playoffs a couple of times, and laid the groundwork for what they did last year and making the semifinals. Javante, tell me about the emotions that come back to you watching this video.
I was actually watching some of these earlier this week trying to learn. I have goosebumps down here, man. It shows that I was able to play with a whole bunch of good people.
First down and 20. End, but they've used him as a receiver because of his athleticism. He's been great. 2nd and 8. Looking back his way, Merklinger throws, hauled in, caught by Selders for a first down. I was wondering if maybe he had passed the line of scrimmage, but I don't think he did, so that'll move the chains.
Space awareness. That's a good job by the freshman quarterback. You see, he thinks he doesn't have anything open. He tucks it away, and right at the last second, he has one pop open for a first down.
Well, I'll tell you what, little Pat Mahomes, too. I think he was faking out the defenders, looking downfield, and that was almost a no-look pass. From a freshman, you love to see it. First down. They'll let him throw again. Nice big pocket, kind of a risky screenplay there to Brantley, but he turns it into a gain of 8 yards.
These screenplays are working for Calvary. I've seen a now screen. I just saw a jailbreak screen, and they're starting to move the chains. So maybe we'll see a lot more screens from this Calvary offense.
Well, and the problem with playing defense against Calvary on 2nd and 2 is they might go over the top and throw, but they can just hand it off to Greg Daniel, and he can turn it into a huge gain. We'll see what happens. Second and short. Handoff up the middle. That's Brian Joyner.
What a tough run up the middle.
Yeah. Turns that into a first down by about 1.5 yards, and that'll move the chains.
That's
Brian Joyner, he's been a really good secondary running back this year. Usually when you have a star running back, the likes of Greg Daniel, you don't get a ton of guys with a ton of time, but Joyner has been good for them. And if you can believe it already, that'll take us down to the end of the first quarter on the Friday Night Blitz game of the week. 0-0, a lot of good defense in this rivalry. Well, the Friday Night Blitz is brought to you by your Savannah and Low Country Honda dealers and the all-new Civic SI sedan. Get a great deal on a Honda you'll love at your Savannah and Low Country Honda dealer today. Starting the second quarter, 0-0 ball game. Calvary on offense. They hand to Greg Daniel. He powers forward down to the 10-yard line for a gain of about 5 yards.
Within the red zone, we knew we were going to see Greg Daniels get a carry or two, so let's be on the lookout to see if he gets more.
No question. Greg Talbot and former Jenkins quarterback Javante Middleton with you tonight to call tonight's game. Calvary and Christian in this rivalry game, a lot of defense so far. Maybe some offense now for Greg Daniel. You bet. Touchdown.
Touchdown, Cavaliers.
Greg Daniel coming right at you with the touchdown. It shows that why he's going to Army. And Army likes to run the football, and it's showing that Mr. Daniels can do that tonight.
I'll tell you what. Calvary, coming into this year, they were expecting a big 50-50 offense. They have passed the ball more and more as the season has gone along. As this kick is up, and it is good.
And maybe Calvary passing the ball more and more is what's opening up things for Greg Daniels and why his stats look the way they do.
That is exactly right. When you as a secondary have to account for guys being open downfield every play, that makes it awfully easy to run for 5 or 10 yards anytime you want.
And sometimes those 5 or 10 yards turn into 50 yards.
Man, it has been so long since we have seen great student sections around here.
And that adds to the game. That adds to the presence of the game.
No question. Feels great to have a more normal experience as you take a look at everybody that offered Greg Daniel in the last year and a half. And again, don't forget, he was injured for quite a bit of his junior year. So the fact that he got all these offers, not playing 100% of the time for those first 3 years, very impressive. So Calvary gets on the board first. And Savannah Christian's got the answer. Javante, I'm not sure that I saw that being the way this was going to play out.
No, I don't know if anyone did. But like we said, it's a robbery game.
Not the deepest kick they are capable of, so here they come from the 20-yard line. Taken down to the 30. Now, in case you're just joining us, late in the first quarter, Christian quarterback Spencer Robichaux fumbled the ball away, and then Calvary drove down the field and turned that into a touchdown. In a close game like this, Javante, you really cannot afford to turn the ball over because, look, Calvary turned it into points.
You can't. Any turnover is liable to get turned into points, just like the Cavaliers did. So Christian's going to have to take more care of the ball on their drive to come.
All right, that's Carter Allen, the junior fullback there in the backfield with Robichaux. First down from the 30. High throw to George Thutch. Rogan Corda on pretty good coverage there. Spencer's got to rein that one in on the string there, Javante.
Yeah, he's going to have to get it down. If he wants to complete that, even through contact, you got to get it down. It's hard for a receiver to go up and make those catches consistently while getting hit.
Pretty nice of Corda not to lay Thutch out, too, because he could have. 2nd and 10. Pressure with 3. Back to the near side, nearly intercepted. And hauled in successfully by the 6'3", 215 senior Jordan Hoffman. It is that big wingspan, Javante, that allows him to keep his balance and make that play.
With the wingspan and some concentration, because that ball was being contested, and Mr. Hoffman pulled it in like it was a regular uncontested pass.
Nearly got jumped, too. And a new 3rd down and short coming up, 3rd and 2. Back to the far side, Thutch for a first down. And run out of bounds by Corda. All right, the offense now starting to cook a little bit, Javante.
Yeah, we're seeing it. We're seeing some passes getting completed. And that's a confidence booster for everybody on the field, even the guys that are taking their mental reps on the sideline.
They love to go to their big 2 receivers, Thutch and Hoffman. I'm waiting to see a little bit more Eli Brown. He has been such a big play guy for them this year. Been pretty limited so far, number 2 in the slot. First down play action, good blocking, but not good enough. He's got to throw it away. Linebackers blitz. Pressure on Jake. He's going to run, and he's got the first down.
Smart decision by Jake to get as much as he can get, avoid a hit, and get out of bounds. You know,
you can be as tough as you want at quarterback, but hits wear down and tear down your body. So he made the right decision of getting as much as he could.
And that's part of the problem when you run pure man coverage on defense and that quarterback takes off, you're kind of out of luck.
And I'm sure that's something that Jake picked up on pre-snap. In his pre-snap read, he realized that it was man on man, and he knew that if things were covered, he'd be able to take off and have a lane to run.
Impressive for a true freshman to understand pass coverage like that. 1st and 10 from inside the 20. Linebackers blitz again. Throws to the far side, hauled in. It's Brogan Corda. For a touchdown!
Make the play, Brogan Corda. I don't know what was more impressive, the fact that he turned the screen into a touchdown or the move at the end to get into the end zone and stretch out.
This is touchdown number 6 on the season for Brogan Corda. Man, what a move. This is a big kick. Got it. 14-6. 3rd down, Allen, touchdown.
It was fitting that Allen scored that touchdown. So much work that he's done on this drive. It was good that he got into the touchdown.
Yeah, he earned it, right?
That's right.
And now the big question, is it time to go for 2? I think so.
Explain why you think so, Greg.
I mean, don't you think so, Javonte? I mean, you're down. I mean, if you kick the PAT, you're still down 1.
Yeah, true. And you don't know those points can add up, or those points can hurt you later on.
They're sending out the offense to go for 2. Futch in motion, play action, Robichaux throws, got it! It's Jordan Hoffman, tie game.
Nice delivered pass on Mr. Robichaux.
Man, oh man. The last couple Friday Night Blitz broadcasts have not been close games. Javonte, this is the kind of high school football game that makes it all worth it, buddy.
Oh yeah, these are the ones you live for. These are the ones that give you goosebumps, and these are the ones that for the winning team feels much better on Saturday morning waking up.
Carter Allen, the junior fullback, what a big drive for him. Tie game, 1:30 left. Javonte, do they go for the end zone here, or do they try to win it on the kick?
You're gonna have to be smart. You're gonna have to do what's best for the team, and if that's winning on the kick, that's what you're gonna do.
Play action, Robichaux rolling for the end zone. Touchdown! Jaden Hester puts him ahead with 1:10 to go.
Spencer Robichaux, show that you're a senior quarterback and that this is your rivalry game. Nice place pass by Spencer Robichaux for Jaden Hester to go up and grab and give them the lead right here on this Friday night. Savannah Christian, Calvary Day, rivalry game.
Jaden Hester kind of came out of nowhere this season for Christian. He's been a very important part of their running game, and when he needs to be part of a passing game, he does it too.
Look at that toughness shown by Spencer Robichaux, standing there, delivering a strike for a touchdown while getting hit.
This is a big kick. Yes. Field goal doesn't do anything. You're down 7 points. 2 deep safeties back for the Raiders, and the linebackers are deep 2 in coverage. Oh man, play's breaking down. He's got to run. Hucks for the end zone. Oh, it's off the hands of Brogan Corda.
That would have been a play right there. That would have had Pula Stadium electrified.
I was starting to scream, Javonte, because I thought they had just tied the game.
So did I.
And what a spiral, what a throw.
That's some good mechanics by that freshman.
For the ball game. 2 seconds for Mark Stroud and his boys.
You can expect the Savannah Christian Raiders to have guys with their heels on the goal line and not let anybody get behind them. And when they get close to them, to box them out like they're going out for a rebound in basketball.
This is for the rivalry win. Calvary has not won this game since 2017.
There's the horn.
Raiders win.
The Savannah Christian Raiders have pulled out this game.
And for the 3rd consecutive year, this rivalry win belongs on Pooler Parkway. (21-14) your final score. Savannah Christian with an instant classic win on top of the rival Calvary Day School Raiders. Don't you dare go anywhere. We're going to break this all down and show you the highlights and give away our Player and Play of the Game awards right after the break.
Welcome back. Now the WSAV CW Friday Night Blitz Game of the Week postgame show.
Well, that kind of high school football game is everything you hoped it would be and more. A rivalry that comes down to the very last play. Savannah Christian beats their rivals Calvary Day for the 3rd consecutive year. The final score 21-14. Greg Talbot and former Jenkins quarterback Javante Middleton to break this one down. And Javante, first of all, before we get to our play of the game, man, that goes down as one of the best versions of this game in years. What a blast, huh?
Definitely. It's one of the best that I've witnessed. It's one of the best that I've seen on the news and in person. It was a great game tonight. Both teams fought hard.
It was great to have you, buddy. So let's go ahead and take a look at our play of the night. And although they did not win this game, what an unbelievable play this was by Brogan Corda, the senior wide receiver. Dips, dives, ducks, and dodges his way into the end zone to give them the lead. It did not win them the game. This should have been stopped for a short gain. He got 20 yards with just 2 blocks and beat 4 guys. What an unbelievable play. And no matter what happened the rest of the night, he can be very proud of how that play played out. Well, tonight's Friday Night Blitz Game of the Week broadcast on NBC was brought to you by your Savannah and Low Country Honda dealers and the Passport All-Wheel Drive Elite. Your local Savannah and Low Country Honda dealers were proud supporters this year of the community and high school athletics. Coming up after the break, we hand out our Player of the Game trophy next on NBC.
Welcome back. Now more of the WSAV CW Friday Night Blitz Game of the Week postgame show.
All right, we are back to put a lid on this one. From Pooler, Georgia, Savannah Christian wins an absolute classic with their rivals, Calvary Day School, 21-14. Greg Talbot and former Jenkins quarterback, now a star at the Citadel, Javante Middleton, back to break this one down and finish this one off. And Javante, you won plenty of times our performance of the game. And it's not always the guy who has the most yards. Sometimes it's the guy who gets it done when it matters. And tonight, that was Spencer Robichaux.
Yeah, definitely. Spencer did a great job today. Mr. Robichaux played well.
No question. Let's take a look at some of what he did. He hit those quick little dump-offs to guys like George Futch. He hit great comeback routes over the middle to his receivers. But then when it mattered, at the very end of the game, went over the top for Jaden Hester and won it.
And while going over the top, taking a nice lick and showing how tough he is and showing that he's that senior quarterback.
And what I was so impressed with, too, is how comfortable he looked with those rollouts, how comfortable he looked in the pocket. He looked like a true senior quarterback should look like tonight.
Oh, definitely. Like you mentioned, rolling out, it's not easy throwing on the run. It's not easy doing that consistently. And he made it look like clockwork.
You know what, though? He was able to throw across both sides of his body. He could throw rolling left. He could throw rolling right. And it didn't seem to make a difference. And that is the game winner right there.
That's good. Congratulations to the Savannah Christian and Spencer Robichaux as well.
Well, tonight's Friday Night Blitz broadcast was brought to you by your Savannah and Low Country Honda dealers. Find the Honda of your dreams at your local Savannah and Low Country Honda dealer today.